Mr. President, it's a pleasure to have you on Football de Primera's new studios in our new era. With the FIFA Club World Cup coming, it starts in Miami, and how symbolic it is that Leo Messi is going to get to open it in front of their home crowd and the world.
Yeah, this is absolutely an incredible fact, a fantastic coincidence to some extent. The player who won the last World Cup as a captain of the Argentinian national team in 2022 in Qatar is part of the team that opens the new FIFA Club World Cup, the first FIFA Club World Cup here in Miami, in the Hard Rock Stadium. Opening ceremony, opening match of a new competition, the 32 best clubs in the world, and having this opening game with Inter Miami and one of the biggest teams of Africa, Al Ahly, which has also some fantastic fans, will be truly unique and will write, of course, history. So part of this game and this game, this opening game, will be part of the history of football forever.
Will this FIFA Club World Cup serve like a preparation stage for the big World Cup next year, kind of like the Confederations Cup used to be, the prepping ground for what was to come in the host country?
Well, you know, the Confederations Cup in the past was a competition with 8 teams. This Club World Cup is a competition with 32 clubs from all over the world, so it is a real World Cup. However, it is clear that hosting it in the United States of America will allow us to be in a win-win situation, because the teams, the staff working on the FIFA Club World Cup will be the same as the staff which will be working on the World Cup. So we organize the FIFA Club World Cup in exactly the same way we would organize a World Cup. And at the same time, of course, any learnings that we can take from this Club World Cup, and let's not forget that several of the stadiums will be the same, several of the cities will be the same for the Club World Cup and for the World Cup. So any learnings that we will make, which we will do for sure, we can use them as well for the World Cup in 1 year. So win-win.
And what's incredible about the demographics of the United States is that out of the 90 different nationalities of players representing their clubs in this FIFA World Cup, Club World Cup, there will be expatriates, people from those countries that can just go in and cheer them on, not only the teams, but the players from those countries. That's a unique composition that no other country can give you.
100%. I think, I mean, the United States of America is a country which has so many citizens from so many different origins. And the Club World Cup has players from 90 different countries who will play in the Club World Cup. In one edition, we have already more countries than countries who ever participated in 100 years of FIFA World Cup. So if you are a great player from whatever country, Uzbekistan, who never played so far in a World Cup, Norway, who played the last time in the United States, actually in France in '98. They have players playing in Manchester City, just to take one example, and they will play in the Club World Cup. So any Norwegian or Uzbek citizen or who has origins from Norway or Uzbekistan can go and watch one of their people, so to say, play in a World Cup and actually in one of the top teams.
Talking about nationalities, this leads me to next year. I know Carlos Cordeiro is heading up the World Cup task force with the White House. Will you be able to express to the U.S. government the urgency of people that are trying to get visas to come into the U.S. and are so backed up that if they apply today, they won't be able to make it to the World Cup, because there's a fear that many people will not be able to travel, not for any other reason, but because the process is backed up.
Yeah, I think that this is definitely one of the areas of discussion, and where I think everyone is committed, starting from the government of the United States, is committed to find positive solutions. We want to welcome the world next year. This year already for the Club World Cup, definitely also next year for the World Cup. We want to welcome them to the United States, to Canada and to Mexico to have a seamless experience, and it starts with the visa process, of course. So these are topics that are being looked at as we speak, and I'm sure that we can find some excellent solutions for America to welcome the world as the world deserves and America deserves as well.
And I want you to tell the fans that are watching and listening the ticket sales process, because every day we read something else which is not true. Obviously, we read a lot of things that are not true nowadays on social media, but ticket prices have not been set yet, and they have not gone out for sale. Is there a range of pricing and timing of when they will be out for sale officially?
Yes, well, first of all, if you want to watch a World Cup and want to secure your seat, you can go and watch the Club World Cup to start with, because there are tickets for the Club World Cup available, obviously. When it comes to the World Cup of next year, we didn't yet put on sale tickets. We will communicate about that, about price range, about availabilities, and about ticket sales after the end of the Club World Cup. So sometime in August, September of this year, where everything will be clear for all the fans who want to come to Canada, Mexico, the United States next year. So anything you read today on social media, on websites or whatever, don't go and buy tickets for that, because tickets are not yet been put on sale.
You don't have the venue yet, but you have a date for the FIFA World Cup draw?
We don't have a venue yet, but the date, precise date, also will communicate it soon. It will be at the beginning of December of this year. It will be in the United States of America, and we are still considering exactly where and when, but it will be a fantastic event.
On a personal note, how hard is it to maintain neutrality when you're going to go now and watch your beloved Inter play for the Champions League, and you will have Inter in the FIFA Club World Cup? Is it hard to sit there alongside your peers, the presidents of the clubs, of the confederations they represent, and inside I'm pretty sure you're boiling?
Definitely, it is not just hard. It is almost an impossible, a mission impossible, I would say. But everyone knows, my love for the game and my passion for the game, and football is about that. It's about passion, it's about love. It has to remain, and it has to be, of course, always correct and fair. And as president of FIFA, even more, you need to behave in a nice way, I would say. But then the heart is beating, and you don't control your heartbeat. So looking forward to some exciting games of Inter going forward as well.
I know obviously the council approved it and there's a FIFA project, but is this FIFA Club World Cup close to your heart because it was pretty much your idea?
Well, it is very close to my heart. I mean, I've been organizing football tournaments since well before I joined FIFA or UEFA. But when I was a child, in our village, we were organizing, where I grew up, we were organizing football tournaments of the different parts of the village. And I think and I believe that after 150 years of history of football and 100 years of history of World Cup, the world deserves to have a real club World Cup. These big clubs today, they have fans, all over, hundreds of millions of fans all over the world, in every corner of the world. And all these fans and the clubs deserve to have a global stage, a global platform, and to have a club which will be crowned officially the world champion. Otherwise, everyone thinks that he's the world champion, like we have in some American sports, where when they win the American League, in different other sports, they say they are world champion. Well, you're world champion if you win a World Cup, right? So we organize a World Cup and we see who is the winner.
Last question has to do with the American sports. You've been in the US long enough and you've seen the impact of the NFL, NBA, etc. Do you think MLS will soon be able to be at that level?
Has to be. I mean, we are here to, conquer America with soccer, and to project soccer as one of the top sports in America and around the world. I think that America cannot miss the opportunity of this Club World Cup and then the World Cup next year to really invest in the game and show to the world as well what America can do, what it did for all other sports, and what will happen with soccer in this country.
Mr. President, it has been a tremendous privilege and honor to have you in our Fútbol de Primera studios. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Ahora en francés? No.
Ahora en francés.